How's it going? Good to see you.
You at the White Center?
Dude.
What a journey.
The haul.
Oh, the haul from the sea.
My dad taught me that the freshest ingredients didn't come from the grocery store. And if you dig a little, you can find food wherever you are. Most weekends of my childhood were spent foraging the beaches and forests of Seattle. I left home as a young adult and spent over a decade in the Big Apple. I worked in restaurants and bars and launched a clothing brand called Saturdays NYC. And now I'm back, curious and hungry for what's here. It's December, and over the next 3 days, we'll travel all over this area to forage and harvest foods that can be found this time of year. We'll end the adventure with a feast. On this episode of Dirt, we're in my hometown, Seattle. We're in the land of Bigfoot, drive-through coffee shops, and the Cascade Mountains. Today, we are with my dear friend Brady, a chef I met in New York City who moved to Seattle and has recently opened his restaurant Tomo. He will be taking me into the forest to meet up with his friends who forage for a very unique and hard-to-find ingredient. But it's been dumping snow for days, so I decided to drag him up into the mountains another 20 minutes to a special spot I come to after a long day at the ski hill.
I grew up as a snowboarder and have traveled these passes since I was a little kid, and they're so special to me. I mean, today's about being in the mountains.
Here we are.
Here we are, dude.
I found that there's a strong correlation between adventure and food in my life. One often leading me into the other and back again.
We've just come down from the mountains. We're 45 minutes away from that winter wonderland we were just in. And now we're in a beautiful forest looking for truffles.
So eager.
I didn't even know truffle existed around here, and I cannot wait to see what we can find.
So nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, good to meet you
Nice
too.
to meet
We
you.
are the truffle hunters that I've worked with in the Northwest for like 5 years now.
It's been a while, yeah.
All right. And eyes right here. That was great.
So this is Cowboy. He's a 6-year-old German Shepherd, and he's been truffle hunting since he was a puppy. This is called Broken Tree area.
The black truffles, like where we are right now, really like hanging out with these sword ferns, really wet environments, often on slopes, and kind of riparian areas, so often near stream, and Douglas fir. Let's go up the hill. We'll have a better chance.
Come back and help me. It's back there.
We found one.
Oh, it's a beauty. Chef, we just brought a tiny brush.
Remember we were talking
This
about
is what we were
knives. Open that up, please. Has it been opened before?
Oh, Aiko.
See how we're getting down to that really nice stuff right down in there?
I gotta taste it.
I don't know. You need some cheese or something.
I mean, that's lovely.
Okay.
No, not for Aiko.
Not for me.
Where is it, love?
Can you show us?
So they can, oh, okay, thanks.
Fresh out of the ground. It smells like apple cider. It's covered in dirt, but it smells as like aromatic as I've ever smelled around here. And the dogs agree,
It's like,
you know?
yeah. I would like
yeah.
it.
We'll definitely cook with this.
Yeah,
We'll do
I
something
think that'll
special
be.
with this.
We're leaving Seattle. It's day 2, first thing in the morning. This is one of my favorite moments. It reminds me of being a kid here and just getting in the family car and going any direction, and you're gonna get into something.
Seattle sits smashed between the Cascade Mountains and a frigid body of water shaped by ancient glaciers known as Puget Sound. These waterways have been the fishing grounds of some of the first people to inhabit North America, building canoes and fishing these abundant waters. This morning, we are meeting up with my surf and snowboard buddy Dustin Schmidt, a member of the Lower Elwha Klallam tribe.
You guys want some mussels? It's like you can collect food around here without even trying. It just like falls into your hand.
He made this boat by hand, and he named it Klatua, which in Chinook means to go.
We will get all that line out, just like make sure it's not tangled. I'm thinking 5.
Yeah? Holy
Better than 5.
bounty check.
I've been running around on the bottom down here for the last few months, so I've been seeing them around.
That's right. So you've been gooey ducking down in this exact same zone.
Yeah. It's pretty adventurous, and it's really intimate. So I love it. I love spending time on the bottom, and it's cool. It's a neat connection. It's one-on-one. Yeah.
It's one-on-one. It's that kind of a Nate Hunter.
Totally.
I've actually never seen a crab pot that full of Dungeness crab before in all my crabbing. We're headed down an underrated section of Highway 101. It takes us south towards our next stop, the Hood Canal. Along for the ride is my friend Bijou, chef and bicycle enthusiast.
A few minutes, hopefully.
So we're gonna do wilderness omelets.
Wilderness omelets.
That's the plan.
The canal provides.
The canal will provide. All right, you're gonna do a James Bond style wetsuit. I'm excited to see you coming out of the water. I'll be here with fire. From what I hear, what we have are red rock crabs. These slightly smaller, harder shelled crabs with a little bit less meat. It's not typically commercially harvested and shipped all over the place. That's the plan. Steamed crab 5 feet away from where he got it. All right. Dang. This one's turning a little more
There
red.
we go. That's a more bright red. Oh, Bijou.
Is it done?
You tell me.
This looks like it's done.
It's the lollipop there.
Dude,
Yeah.
that is so sweet. There we go. Little red rock crab, some butter. This is gonna be the best crab omelet I've had today. Mmm.
Really good.
That's really fucking good.
Awesome.
I'm not just saying that. What was the name of the river you were just saying?
Duckabush.
Duckabush.
Yeah, so there's all of these amazing names here in the Northwest. We've got the Duckabush River, we've got the Chickacum.
Chickacum.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the signs.
For Chickacum?
For Chickacum as we were driving down.
Yeah, we have the Nooksack.
Like it.
Yeah. There is,
We made it to Hama Hama.
Oysters are having, they can form these fishes, right? And that structure, I mean, anybody fish? Like, what are you looking for, right? You're always looking for structure. There's always a bigger fish, right? That's right.
Hama Hama started in the hills across the road as a timber company. Now, 100 years later, Adam and his crew are sustainably farming shellfish where these same forests and waters collide.
Hey, Aubrey, this is Josh.
Hey, Aubrey.
Let's show them how to work the controls. Have you ran hydraulics before? So you can see here, this is all seed. It's about 1.5 years old. Most of these are gonna go through the cannery, like they're gonna turn into clusters. I mean, they're already clusters. Some will break into singles, but they're all wild set. Yeah, so there's a term called terroir that refers to sort of the provenance of things from the sea, similar to what terroir might mean for, wine or even cheese and things that are produced terrestrially. So like everything, we are what we eat, and a lot of the carbon that's in these oysters is actually coming from the watershed. You know, my brother manages the tree farm. You know, we don't aerial spray, right? We try to keep things super clean because we realize that everything's, you know, all that stuff, everything flows downstream. That's some hama engineering right there. Nobody else does that way, and there's probably a reason. It's like...
It's low tide now, and when you get invited to a bonfire on the sand flats with the Hama crew, you always say yes, even if it's raining.
Start the car, right? You just take this knife and you just create some space in there, and then you turn the knife up like that, and you just work it along the shell, and you sever the muscle on the other side. Yeah, so basically you want to cook them until the butter starts to blacken on the shell.
Oh shit.
Did you do it?
That is wild.
Yeah. All right, where's the clam rake? So here you've got like that new growth indication of you know, a happy oyster. This, look at that. Look at the cup on that. Yeah, and just a little bit of frill going on. If every oyster, I mean, look, there's another one right here that looks pretty similar. We're doing okay, right?
Yeah.
Doing okay.
Beautiful.
We got two. Neat rocks.
Neat rocks.
Maybe that's my poem.
That is your poem. An ode to neat rocks.
On the search for the perfect oyster. We're getting closer.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Yo, Brady.
How's it going?
Dude, really good. Hey, so quick question for you. We have a cooler full of ingredients. Is there any chance we can come by the restaurant and see what we can do with all these amazing things that we found? Does any one ingredient give up itself
like
that much, right?
No, it's like,
You have to show them.
how's it smell?
Named after the restaurant.
The restaurant's named after my grandmother. Yeah. And this is like the definition of opulence right here.
Right? A little bit of everything.
Oh my god.
These are the money makers.
I steamed this guy.
That's beautiful.
That's the best.
I mean, it is ridiculous. That'll be my piece. Okay.
Crab rice with white truffle and metal butter from Hama.
Fraternité n'est-il quoi? Il faut chanter.
All right, Josh.
On chante parce que on aime.
Man, there's so much to be said about that.
Perfect. Gorgeous.
Mercredi dimanche.
Go, man. Yeah, thank you. It's so good to hang out with you. So good to video.
Connection to people is like the most important thing to me. That's how the world opens up to us, right? Is we just create those connections, we create those pathways, and then we find ourselves in the most wonderful of places.
79, 83.